Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, Noah here from Footballers TV, bringing you an unboxing / on-feed video of the Adidas Predator LZ2 in the Samba pack colorway. So yeah, I picked mine up in my usual rather large size 13 US. I picked up the firm ground edition, retail price $240. So let's get into it. So basically, when I picked up these boots, I got these Adidas Climate training socks featuring arch and ankle support, comfort cushioning, and moisturizer wicking technology. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice pair of training football socks, I definitely recommend these Climate Adidas pair. Yeah, so let's get into the boots themselves. Keep in mind, this particular pair of boots do not come with a string bag. Not a major problem, just letting you guys know. Get the box out of the way. Shoes, yeah, there we go. So yeah, straight out of the box, I definitely notice it's a neutral kind of shade of pink that we have seen in past Adidas models. They've brought it back for this pair. It's been listed as Vivid Berry. It's not necessarily a loud, bright shade of pink, I would say. I'd say it's more of a, yeah, then again, that neutral shade, not necessarily dark or light. I quite like this particular shade of pink. Somewhat, some people won't. It just depends on your personal opinion. So yeah, that's basically for the upper. And then we have a textured white Adidas logo, 3 stripes on the outside of the boot, 3 stripes not textured logo on the inside. As we move around the back on the heel, we have the Predator white Adidas Predator white logo. On the sole plate, we have a white Adidas logo and firm ground branding at the tip, and then of course on the tongue, a blue Adidas logo. And as you'll notice, for the heel and the tongue, they do have that Samba patterning and color. So yeah, basically you got that for your memory foam thick tongue. And as we move around to the heel, you can probably see that says Samba 14, obviously to represent the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. And as we look around through the heel liner, it's that Samba colourful patterning, as well as and I'll move to the left shoe for this inner sole. Have a look at the inner sole. Inner sole does also feature that Samba patterning around the back, and then moves away towards the midfoot, fading into that blue and red. These colours, you obviously won't see them on the pitch, they don't matter that much, but is quite a nice looking insole, if you ask me. Also, I've noticed for a relatively heavy duty pair of football boots, they are quite a light yet very padded insole, which I tend to like in my football boots. Then again, not for everyone, but yeah, it is a relatively light but cushioned insole. That's about all I've got to say about that. I'll just leave that out for later. But yeah, so let's move on to why people buy Predators. It's basically, Predators have been known for in the past and are famous for now for their 5 lethal zones. So we'll just move the right boot out of the way, have a look at this left boot. So basically, you have your 5 lethal zones made out of this rubber texture almost. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we'll just go through them in a bit more detail. So basically, you've got this passing instep lethal zone, these rubber stripes. As we move around towards the inside of the toe box, we have this sweet spot rubber lethal zone, and as we move towards the top of the toe box, there's this first touch control lethal zone. Obviously up here, next to the off-centered laces, you have your main striking zone, a rather thick patterning of rubber, and as we move towards the outside of the boot, there's that dribbling X-shaped rubber sweet spot. Sorry, not sweet spot, lethal zone. So yeah, they're basically your 5 lethal zones: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These do, this is another thing about the Predator that doesn't necessarily appeal to everyone, but it does provide a lot of grip, a lot of good feel, and a lot of comfort when kicking, striking, passing the ball. And, you know, adds to that overall category of these being slightly heavier duty boots compared to lighter boots. Whether you're looking for this kind of boot, it's completely up to you. I also did a boot review of a lighter shoe, the Adidas F50 Battle Pack Colourway from the 2014 Brazil World Cup. If you're looking towards a lighter football boot, definitely check that out, link in the description, but these are definitely a heavier duty pair of soccer boots. They do weigh in at exactly 8.2 ounces or 232 grams, so they're not necessarily heavy. They are quite light for a heavier duty pair of football boots. But yeah, it is completely up to you what your playing style is. If you do like lighter boots, probably stay away from these boots. If you like heavier duty boots, these boots I strongly recommend to you. So yeah, let's have a look at the sole plate now. Oh, sorry, we'll have a look at the heel at the moment. So basically on the heel you've got your breathability holes. They look like the little holes. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, that white Predator logo on the back. And this heel does feature this thick heel support, provide you with a lot of heel support. Also, as we move up, there's this relatively high cut ankle zone, not as high as the new Superfly 4, but definitely will provide you with a lot of thick ankle support. And yeah, as we move around here, as we move towards the sole plate, we notice that there is a sprint frame, which is a common feature in a lot of Adidas's football boots, and which all links onto the sole plate itself. So basically on the sole plate we have 11 studs. We have four heel studs, all triangular shaped, and as we move to the forefoot there are 7 studs, with all of them triangular except for the middle one, which is diamond shaped. Basically, as Adidas usually do, they've made these as rather wide studs. This, however, does not necessarily reduce the amount of traction you'll get on these boots. I have tested a pair of these boots before, and they do give really good grip on the ground when changing direction despite their wideness. So yeah, basically you have your 11 heel studs, and as we move towards the middle and between the heel studs and the forefoot studs, there is this Adidas MyCoach compartment where you can purchase an Adidas MyCoach chip. I'm not sure how much they cost. I'll put an annotation down below just there. Yeah, basically you slide the Adidas MyCoach chip through this compartment here. This is why I kind of left that inner sole out, so I could show you guys this. You might not be able to see, but there's a little red line just in there, and that's basically a flap that opens up, and you put your chip in there, and basically you can purchase the MyCoach app on your phone and link all your training to that chip. So basically you can track your training through these boots, which I think is a pretty cool feature. You will get that with nearly all of Adidas's top range boots. But yeah, that's my first thoughts and looks at this particular boot. Let's move on to the on-feet portion of the video. Alright guys, so here's just a look at how these boots look on feet. We're just going to have a 360 view of them. Just something I might add, I don't think I mentioned it before, was it's actually a Cajun synthetic upper on these boots. So they will give you a bit of stretch. If you're worried about them being too tight, they will give you a bit of stretch and will mold to your feet. However, the sweet spot lethal zone and the dribbling lethal zone will limit the stretchability of these boots. Just that one out there and this one in here, sweet spot and dribbling on the outside. Because these are hard rubber, they aren't going to stretch as much as a normal boot with a normal Cajun synthetic upper joining to the sole plate would. So yeah, that's it for the on-feed portion of the video. Just a few additional thoughts, and let's move on to the final thoughts section of the video. Alright guys, so I guess that's it for the unboxing slash on-feet first thoughts review of the Adidas Predator LZ2 in the Vivid Berry Samba Pack Colourway. So yeah, leave me a like if you like the video, subscribe, comment, and I will be in the future doing a video in-depth review as I did for the Adidas F50 Battle Pack Colourway, link in the description to that video. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.